What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Michigan Great Outdoors. Today I'm going to do something a little different. Something I kind of been thinking about doing for a couple of years now is doing like field reviews. And today I want to talk about the TX5 Minimalist. Now I'm sitting in the Minimalist right now. It might be hard to see, but this is what I run. And I run it in my 0.5 stand. I'll run it in my 0.75 stand. This is my primary harness saddle hybrid setup. So this is my replacement for a traditional style harness. I didn't want something up here anymore. I didn't want the thing coming up from behind my neck. I wanted it up front, kind of like a rock climbing harness. Now I've tried the killdeer. I like the killdeer, but it just didn't have the comfort that I wanted. So TX5 came out with the Minimalist. Now this is a very similar design. I've done a full review on it. I'm not going to get into the specifics. What I do want to let you guys know, if I've run this now for 2 days straight, I've been in the tree, this is my third sit, and I've been, testing it for months, but I've actually got some tree time now. And I tell you what, I really like this thing a lot. Now you can see how I have it set up. I have my tether, it's probably about belly button high. It's a little bit higher than I've been running it, but I've been kind of playing around, and I think about belly button high is good for me. And I'm just leaning, I'm just chilling. Now I'm in a position right here, I have my 0.5 and I'm expecting the deer to come from this way. So my bow is right there, and all I have to do is just stand up, grab my bow, and I'm ready to go. That's the benefit, of having this style harness or, minimalist saddle, is all you have to do if you need to make a shot is just stand up. I can, bend around if I want to, but I don't really need to. I just stand up. If I need to make a shot behind me, I just stand up. The benefits of this minimalist saddle is the comfort. Now, it's extremely comfortable right now, and I don't even have the saddle deployed. So if I want to go ahead and deploy the saddle, I can go ahead and deploy it. And now I have that cupping under my butt, and it feels a lot more comfortable. It gives me more support, and I could literally sit here all day. I could literally just hang out here all day. So very, very good product by TX5. The only complaint that I think I have about it, and maybe it could be changed or improved, is the lineman loops are a little small. The Viper loops, I wish they were a little bit bigger. Now that I've run it hard for the last 2 days, I feel like in the dark it's a little bit harder to get your carabiner in there. You can still get it in there, but always visually check. I always look down with my light, visually make sure I get it in there. The Lone Star's got those big Viper loops, and they're a lot better. But so far I'm loving this thing, man. You could use this with a platform if you wanted to, but for me, hybrid style hunting, I wouldn't even really call it hybrid hunting. I'm not using this as a platform. I'm using it 0.5 tree stand as a tree stand, but I'm using the TX5 Minimalist saddle for the comfort aspect. So little field review. I told you guys I would give you an update. If you get one of these, go ahead and experiment with your tether heights. I have a linesman belt that I always have. Right now I'm using it for a bag hanger, but you always have a tether, you always have a linesman belt. So yesterday I actually had my tether up high, and then I had my linesman belt down low, so I was actually swapping between the two to get different feels. Obviously you don't want to make too much movement in the woods, you're hunting, but maybe rut, you want to do an all-day sit, you might be a good option. You'll have 2 different tether heights. You already have the ropes with you. You can go ahead and set that, and hopefully sit in the tree longer. That's ultimately the goal, is you want to be comfortable in your tree stand. So I wanted to finish up this field review. This is now the next week. I'm hunting again out of my 0.5 TX5 Minimalist. I got the tether low, which is really comfortable. So you can see I'm just leaning here, just relaxing. And I have my linesman loop up here. So all I have to do, if I want a different feel, let a little bridge out. So now I'm in my high tether, visually visually check. Always visually check. But now I have more cupping under my butt. You're always going to climb a tree and have a linesman loop and a tether. So why not utilize them both? So this is going to be perfect for all day sits. This will be perfect for, you know, just when you need a break or you want something different, you want a different feel. I mean, this is extremely comfortable. You just always, if you're switching between them, I go back to this one, visually check. Visually check, and then make sure you screw down that carabiner, that gate. That's like the number one important rule. Tree stand hunting, saddle hunting, anything. Visually check to make sure that you are attached properly. It's very easily, you know, to think you clipped in to your bridge and you didn't. You clipped into, you know, a loop hanging somewhere. So always visually check. Hopefully this field update is good for you. Field review, whatever you want to call it. If you guys like these videos, let me know. As always, please consider subscribing to the channel. It does help me out. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.